The Shahnameh of Shah Tahmasp, or Book of Kings, is amazing artwork that represents the Islamic art. The manuscript of the Shahnameh was illustrated by the commission of Safid ruler Shah Tahmasp around 1524. The ruler Tahmasp reigned 1524 to 1576, and he recruited the most talented painters, calligraphers, illuminators, and binders to work in a royal workshop and spared no expense. He commissioned the Ardabil carpets, a great patron of books, Book of the King, Shahnameh. The workshop in the Safid capital of Tabriz produced 759 folios of text in elegant Nastaliq script with 258 innovative and sumptuous illustrations. This Shahnameh reflects the great wealth and sophistication of Shah Tahmasp's Safid court. This commission can be interpreted as an act of legitimation linking Tahmasp's dynasty to the legendary kings of Persia. This piece is called Feridun Tests His Sons. It is signed by Aquamirak. In Persia, Tabriz, it is using the ink opaque watercolor and golden paper. It is 47.2 by 32 centimeters. The painting is depicting the scene of the duration of reign of the legendary king Feridun testing his three sons. The dragon on the left is guiding viewers to the three sons on horseback. The three figure that the dragon is facing is the oldest son, turns and flees, exclaiming that no sane person would fight a dragon. The middle son is ready to fight the beast. Then the youngest son is telling the dragon to be off since they are the son of the warriors. Feridun calls the first one Sam because he had soughly safety. The second he names Tur for his brash fierceness. And third, who assiduously and bravely confronted the dragon, is dubbed Iraj. To each Feridun assigns 1/3 of his kingdom. Sam receives Ram, the western provinces. Tur receives the eastern section, Turan, and Iraj is given the central kingdom, Iran. The illustration is containing geometric shapes as well as abstract shapes. The shapes of the rock and branches look like a shape of fire that creates the strong mood for the battle. Not only the wavy shapes are creating windy vibes to the artwork, it is also using earthly colors and vibrant colors for the garments of the sons. By placing three figures on the river, it puts emphasis on the painting, and the viewers are focusing on the three sons with the dragon. This is the illustration from Shahnameh of Shah Tahmasp I. It's called The Story of Hafvad and the Worm. It was painted by Dost Muhammad in 1540 at Iran, Tabriz, and using opaque watercolor, gold, and ink on paper. Its size is 47 by 31.8 centimeter. In this large artwork, various incidents of Hafad's tales are depicted. The first story is depicted at the lower left, where Hafad's daughter and her female friends spinning wheels cluster around the rectangular pool. Hafad's daughter, wearing a red robe, in the painting discovered a worm from her bitten apple and kept the worm in her distaff box, wishing the worm will bring a good luck in spinning. Her spinning continued to increase, and with the town's prosperity, the worm grew to the size of elephant, that it had to be household in a fortress. This painting is also depicting ornately tiled building, industrious workers with activities such as collecting firewood, selling stuff and planting seeds. The founder of the Sassanian dynasty, Shah al-Mashir, a man in green, believed the worm to be a threat to his royal authority that he kills the worm by pouring boiling lead down to its throat. Then the tale ends with the deaths of Hafez and his sons, vanquished by Artasher's army. This painting is depicted with vibrant colors. The space is packed with the buildings, nature, animals, and human creating busyness that depict the working environment of the village. It is presenting the depiction of the everyday life of the village along with the tale. This painting is one of the few sign works in Shahnameh of Shahtabs, as well as one of the strongest, and the gold sprinkle border indicates that the page is added to the book after the manuscript's completion. This is the Court of Gayumars by Sultan Muhammad. The size is 47 by 32 centimeter. It was drawn in 1522 with opaque watercolor ink, gold, silver, and paper, and it was from Tabriz, Iran. The artwork is containing mostly curvy and undefined lines. There is a rectangular form with straight lines, but the objects inside are forming circular motions that create sort of oval shape. The human figures and trees are drawn realistic with the defined shapes and colors. The colors are depicted in the painting are very vibrant and earthly. There are green, yellow, brown, blue, white, black, and a little bit of orange. These colors have valleys that create fuzzy feels. The placement of the composition of the figure shapes are creating pattern that makes the eyes to move circular. This is helping the viewers to read the whole story of the artwork. A tree is scaled larger than other figures that put emphasis, and also a human figure placed upper side with different positions is emphasized. The gold spatters around the main painting that looks like pattern look like the background is helping the viewers to focus on the busy painting in the middle. The artwork is depicting Gayumars, the legendary king of Iran, with his court enthroned before his community. Gayumar is placed in the mountain throne over his court and surrounded by the light amid a golden sky. The rocks are depicted with multicolors where Gayumar's son and grandson are perched on. One on the left is his son, Siamaki, and on the right is his grandson, Hishang. His court appears in semicircle below him, all in court attire, like wearing leopard skins. Not only many animals are depicted with the landscape in the artwork. The scene is depicting a secular mythological scene rather than the religious scene. The artwork is indicating that Gayumars ruled from a mountaintop when humans first learned to cook food and clothe themselves in leopard skins.